Hello guys, Ian here, and today we are back in the shed with another video. Here is the Harbor Breeze Armitage that I recorded back earlier this month. As y'all can see, I have taken it down and put it in here. And we are going to give this fan the best restoration of its life. I got the new blade brackets that we're going to paint to this finish here. We're going to clean it up, give this fan just a complete refresh, and maybe even a like it. We'll see. And then after that, we're going to deliver it to my good friend Nicholas. So we're going to go ahead and get started, guys, because the weather's better today, unlike last night with that major heat burst. So yeah, let's get started. Alright guys, so I just ordered a light kit from Kenmore Severe that I'm going to put on the fan because I noticed that this early Armitage does not have a light kit. And as y'all can see, I made it brass as well, pre-ordered from Kenmore Severe. So now the next step I can't, need to make sure my grammar's correct here, is going to be removing these blades because they are all jacked up. In fact, I have an even better idea. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take off all these blades and then put them. Well, I got to paint this first, and then put the actual wood blades on the bracket here, and have a whole new blade set. That's the plan. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Let me unscrew it. We're unscrewing it right now, and we are going to take it off like that. Alright guys, the broken blade is off. Next blade is going to be this one. I'm going to unscrew it and then take it off. Like so. Okay, if Roblox will allow me to place it down realistically, would be very appreciated. Like that. And then the next blade right here. And we are going to do this quickly so I don't bore you guys out with blade removal. Jeez, my grammar, guys. I'm trying. Alright. Now we got all the blades off, so now what we're going to do is we are going to take off all the wooden blades off the old brackets, and get them ready for these brackets. So it's not that hard, so all I gotta do is unscrew it like this. There you go. It's one blade off. And then this one right here, we gotta unscrew this one too. Give me a second, guys. I'm unscrewing it right now. Alright, there you go. Luckily, these blades are pretty clean, which I do appreciate. It makes it a lot easier to restore. Okay. Next blade, unscrewing, and then we take it off. You can tell this fan has had it for years. Oops, that's my alarm. Sorry about that. You can tell that this fan has had it for years. There we go. And like that. Alright guys, so now that we got all these blades removed, we are going to throw away the old brackets since we do not need them anymore. Just put them in here, because it's the scrap pile. Gonna get these and this. Oops, not to the ground, please. That's not what I'm asking you to do. Alright, perfect. Alright, now that we got the old blade brackets taken care of and thrown in the scrap pile, jeez, we are going to bend the switch housing back. So I'll be right back when I bend it back. Alright guys, so I took out the old capacitor and I'm going to put in the new one. So once I do that, I will pick up the camera again. Alright guys, the capacitor is in, and as I forgot to mention it, but I bent back the switch housing, so now it's straight again. So now the next order of business is going to be cleaning the entire fan. So once by the next clip, I'm trying to speak slowly here so I can say it correctly, it will be clean. Here we go. And there we go. Like that, the fan has now been cleaned, and it looks absolutely amazing. So, I also put the dust screen back on the motor housing as well, because before it was further down and it had the vents more exposed. So I think it's going to help having a dust screen on it, help give it that design again, with the black color in the vents, as well as prevent this motor from kicking up with dust. So, now what I'm going to do next is we're going to get this paint bucket, and we are going to paint these brackets here, which shouldn't be that hard. So we are going to unscrew it like that. And there we go. We got some nice brass finished shiny paint that will match the fan. Um, and we are going to paint them up. So I will be right back when this is all painted up. Alright guys, just like that, the brackets are now nice and painted up. So that is great. So we can go ahead and put this paint away. Whenever I need it again, maybe next fan, we never know. Alright, make sure I got it on because we don't want this brass to dry out. Alright, put it there, and now, make sure it's not clipping through anything, we can put on the blades. So, let's go ahead and start putting on the blades, not through the ground. We're going to make sure it whoa, it's going everywhere. Okay, there we go. Now, we are going to make sure the blades will stay on, just like that. Perfect. Oops, I'm going into the ground. It's the first blade. There we go. Move this up like that. Perfecto. Alright, next one. This is pretty easy, guys. I like this. Pretty easy project, and it helps restore a rare fan as well. I'm trying to get this blade straight. Alright, and this fan is rare. This fan is rare because you don't see a 4-bladed Armitage in this kind of finish anymore. So that's why I am putting my efforts in to restore it. Oh my god. Alright, I hope that works. Make sure, trying to get these blades on here, right? Let me pick this thing up real quick to make sure it looks good. And it looks okay. Alright. Perfect. So that's the blades. So now I think what we're going to do now is put on the light kit, and we'll be ready to install it and test it. But wait, one more thing, guys. I forgot. We need to spray the bearings because they're crunchier than, stale chips. So let's go ahead and spray that up real quick, and we'll be there. So there you go. Spray it up like that, and we'll be there. Alright guys, so we got the light kit installed and the fan bearings oiled up to make sure they're not crunchy anymore. So we are going to go ahead and install it on the test area outside. Alright guys, so I skipped to when I have the fan motor installed already, so I think that's because I want to get this video done without making it too long. So here is the motor housing being installed right now. Make sure it's all nice and even. Make sure it lines up. Alright guys, 1 second. Sorry guys, it takes me a little bit. And we should be good. Alright guys, perfect. As y'all can see, it looks a lot better than it did before. So that's awesome. The next step is going to be installing the blades. 1 blade installed, 2 blades installed, 3 blades installed, 5 blades installed. Alright guys, so now the final step is putting on the globe. My god, I'm excited of how this fan's gonna turn out, guys. It looks so much better. Alright, make sure it's in the right place. Don't hit the bulb. And now we have a restored Armitage. Just let me make sure the pull chain will have better room. That's the best we're going to get with the pull chain, unfortunately. But there you go, guys. It's installed and looks really good. Now let's go and test it. Alright, guys. I really hope it works, and it actually works. The light works this time, unlike the last time when I installed it and it didn't work. Here we go. Okay, thank God. It works. Light works. Let's see if the fan works. Of course it works. And it is a lot faster. Oh my god, look at that. This is on low, and it's already going a bit fast. We're going to go on medium. Go on, get the pull chain. Yeah, guys, I think this is a great success, and Nicholas is gonna love this fan because, oh my god, this looks brand new. Honestly, this looks brand new, and it's actually kind of crazy because this is a rare Armitage, guys. This finish with the Armitage is very rare. This is the early one. Oh my god, the medium speed is pretty fast. and high speed. Yeah, it flies. Pushes a lot of air. I feel it from here. Very good fan. And don't worry, I'm gonna put it somewhere where it won't get rotting, like in the shed or something, where it won't get warped and stuff. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to use correct language here. But I think this looks pretty good. I think I put my time and effort into this, and it was worth it. So, with that, guys, I think this is a success. I'm going to give you all the top shot with it. My tripod, here we go. Top shot. Go into the motor. Y'all can see it's clean now. It's perfect. So with that, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, please. And Ian is out.